you buy a magazine, seriously, would you pick up a magazine, or do you just only pick up magazines in a doctor's waiting room, the old country lives that are 4 years old? Our guest today is going to tell us different. You may remember the Pattaya trader that went through numerous ownerships and went big and small and small and big. Well, this lady didn't just go and pick up a magazine, she bought the magazine. Gloria Jones, good morning.
Good morning, Tommy.
Now, first of all, it's a pleasure to have you in the studio.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, look, a smiling, good-looking female in the studio. It's the first time in months that we've had that.
Good morning, Megan.
Oi, old man.
I forgot you there.
Good morning, lovely.
So you now own, well, you bought the Pattaya trader, and then you had the balls, basically, to change the name to Discover Pattaya.
Yes, because this all happened just before COVID, which was excellent timing.
Great time to buy a business.
Fabulous.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, excellent timing. And we found that we wanted to change it up because the readership had changed. You know, Discover Pattaya seemed more appropriate. Pattaya Trader was well known over 20 years ago for buying and selling cars and bric-a-brac things.
And lots of property adverts.
Property adverts and second-hand things. And, we found that,
So you don't have that anymore?
No, we keep the Pattaya Trader group. So it's done via social media. And we keep Pattaya Trader for that purpose.
Right.
But the magazine, we've really brought to more of an upmarket, glossy, full-colour thing that can go into hotels, lobbies, and is also appropriate for people, not just the kind of expat community, but people coming from Bangkok who perhaps see Pattaya in a certain light, and we would like to show them that there's more here.
So do you put this magazine, is it on the internet as well? You can read it on the internet as well?
Yes.
Yeah? Actual reading of magazines, how many do you print?
2,000.
2,000?
Yeah.
That's a good number today.
It is a good number. I mean, it's also a case that we can find they go within about, Megan knows this, about an hour of going.
Cheaper than Andrex, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a
terrible.
complimentary copy. I think that's the first thing. And then also, as we were talking about, I've been here 11 years now, and when I first came, there were so many magazines and leaflets.
And newspapers.
And in different languages and availability. So we found
some of them were so out of date as well. I mean, even today, there are certain papers, you pick them up and it's got last week's news in it and you're like, we did that story 10 days ago.
Yeah.
There's no point in picking this newspaper up for any tips, is there?
Well,
but you're not doing current news, are you? That's not what you do.
No, I really don't envy you for that.
I don't want to go through all the subjects in your magazine, but what kind of subjects do you cover?
We like to show people, as I mentioned, what is different about Pattaya. So if they won't expect, to see, the good quality restaurants from all around the world that we have here, the fact that you can go and see polo matches here, things that surprised me when I first came.
Right. The other side of Pattaya.
The other side of Pattaya, a few personalities like Megan here, who,
I was in last month.
Yeah. God, here we go.
Look at him, he's jealous because you didn't do one on him.
No.
I don't whiz around a car, a little bubble car, do on a racetrack and then crash it into somebody else's car, do I?
Don't tell everyone about that.
You didn't cover that bit, did you? No.
You got in early. No, well, I thought it was, worthy thing for her to do, and more
come
power
on, you
to
had
her.
2 pages and nothing to put on.
No, it's not true. It's not true. We brought a little motoring section together, which is quite a recent thing, and then the yachting style for the ocean marina. We're trying to show.
Right, so you are
aspects.
covering different aspects.
Yeah.
Do you do the golf as well?
We're doing little bits and pieces. We're very keen on the rise of great Thai golfers. I mean, what's been happening recently is very exciting, and we pick out individuals and Pattaya personalities and, try and show as much as we can, really. Yeah, that's the idea.
So why did you suddenly want to buy a magazine? I mean, were you bored? Were you a housewife at home? You were sick of doing the house cleaning and your husband, he was getting under your feet because he's the house husband anyway. What was it that said to you, I want to buy a magazine?
Well, I had my daughter living here with us.
Also called Laura.
Also called Laura.
Wonderful name.
Yeah.
Fabulous name.
Yes.
And fabulous birth date.
Yes.
Share the same birth date. Yeah. And she was at St Andrews here. When she went back to the UK to go to university, I started writing articles. From that, I started kind of looking after more and more.
Empty nest?
I think so, yeah, a bit of that. But I have always worked, to be honest. I mean, I kind of have always worked. So, I find that the 9 to 5 suits me, and then having weekends off works well. Yeah.
9 to 5, imagine having a 9 to 5 job, weekends off. It must be lovely. Really, really good. So you started this magazine, you rebranded it, you're getting going. All of a sudden, COVID.
Wham, bam.
Welcome to COVID. And of course, you, like us and everybody else, had no idea how long it was going to go on.
Correct.
How long did you keep printing?
We carried on. We just carried on.
All the way through COVID?
All the way through, because we had some contracts with customers that had booked for the 12 months. Some came to me.
And you kept them to it?
Yeah, well, some came to me and asked me if they could tack the months on at the end, which I said fine. We changed the customer base as well. So a lot of the old Pattaya trader customers, unfortunately, were going anyway because they had a lot of problems with the pound to baht. And, we'd gone for more of an upmarket clientele.
So how did you fund all this?
Well, we cut our cloth. You and I have spoken about this. We used to be a big sales team, and we've really scaled right back and cut every cost we could. And then, and then just carried on going.
Savings?
A little bit, yeah. Has to
Only
be
a
done.
little bit. You're lucky.
I am lucky,
borrowed from everybody who could borrow money off.
It was hard work. But, I think a lot of my customers have kept with me, and I'm very grateful to them. And we tend to have, a smaller, tighter community that we hopefully have a nice club here. And we introduce them to each other. One of my tailors got a job through one of my property guys because he needed outfits for all his staff. That kind of thing. Networking is important.
Oh, maybe you could hook me up.
I can,
yeah.
of course.
Can you get her a job?
Talk to you later.
I'll get your number after.
Our question for you is, do you think business is picking up in the city?
Yes, I do. I think cautiously. I don't think we're anywhere near pre-pandemic levels, but there are definitely the hotels that we see and we visit.
They're reopening, aren't they?
They are reopening, and they're finally curing some of their staffing problems because a lot reopened and then had problems.
That's been the hardest problem in the city, is getting people back to work
Absolutely.
in the entertainment, in the hotel industry, the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Convincing them to come into the city.
Yes. It has been really hard, and then quite a few of the staff went back home and decided they'd perhaps just stay put and not come back into Pattaya. So there has been a lot of effort to convince them that the business is there.
And is your business picking up?
Yes,
You're seeing a revival?
So. I think so. I mean, nothing's easy. Everything takes.
You put yourself about, I have to say. Wherever I go, there's Gloria.
In the nicest possible way.
Possible way, yeah.
See what I have to put up with every
day.
day.
I do, Megan. Yeah.
Hey, we're going drinking.
I know. I know about this story.
Oh dear. Yes.
Yes. We'll move on.
Yes. There's nothing better than a drinking partner on the radio when she's. I've never
or a drinking competition.
I've never spoken to her sober.
That's simply not true.
That does not sound.
That's simply not true. I saw you at a Rotary Club charity event.
Oh yeah. I was there. Yeah.
You have to remind him. Where you were sipping glasses of wine.
Yes, we were.
Is the memory going a little bit?
Yeah, Alzheimer's.
Oh, right.
What about costs? Now, you're printing a magazine.
Yes.
You say you're printing 2,000, okay, and putting it on the internet is virtually free.
Yes.
I mean, it's just a matter of loading it.
Sure.
But printing, are you finding costs have gone up?
We spent a long time finding the right printer. It's not always easy because they know they're very competitive. They give us great quality at a really good price, and we have to work with them. Unfortunately, it means that we get printed in Bangkok, and we have to wait another day for things to be delivered. It kind of adds its own little problems, but I'm very happy with who we're using.
But you haven't gone for cheap paper.
Not at all, no.
I mean, we're not going to go through the magazine. It's not what we're going to do. But
No.
the magazine, the quality of the paper, and
Correct.
you pick up a magazine, it's nice, and it's like proper magazine quality paper,
Yes.
which is, that's got to cost you extra money, really.
Well, yeah, we slimmed it down because, again, all those black and white classifieds took up a big chunk of the magazine. It made it bulky and thick, and, it wasn't really necessary. It took a lot of time and effort to get those classifieds in. And then honestly, people just wouldn't pay any money for them because it's a monthly magazine and people are used to buying and selling much
Yeah,
faster.
I've got a Honda Civic for sale. It's probably not going to be for sale by the time you come out, or hopefully not going to be for sale. So, and really the two are not combined. The products that the quantity, the quality, and the content that you have in your magazine is such that it's not really matched to the 22-year-old Honda Civic.
No, we wanted to really put the magazines out in international schools, international hospitals.
That's what I was going to ask you. Where can we pick up this magazine?
Yeah, well, you can still do the supermarket runs. I mean, during COVID, that's
Which
where
supermarkets? Come on, this is your free promo here. Where can we get this magazine?
Listen, the magazine I never have problems getting rid of. Everyone says, "Oh, do you get any left over? You want to put them in my place?" I said, "Really, we don't." As soon as they hit, Food Mart is great. Food Mart is the best because they've got a dedicated spot outside, and people have pulled up outside in the car park, run to get the magazine, gone back in the car. This is the type of thing.
That must be great for Food Mart. They must be
do you know what I
overjoyed
mean?
about
They
that,
must be loving that. They must be loving that.
No, actually,
so we've got
last
to
time when
encourage
I
them.
went to pick these up, there was a crowd around them.
Thank you, Megan. See? I
Was it
know.
No, it wasn't. Very funny old man.
So, but
Food Mart,
Villa Market, Foodland, and Friendship. Those are the big four. But I would also go to Ban & Beyond. We've got Edenko. They are now a serious distributor for us. And there's a new Tara Decor that we will also be putting bulk magazines into.
Cool.
And, we're just spreading it around. Mike Small is another one. We're trying to put it around more than just the supermarkets now.
So if you're looking to find out more and more about the other side of Pattaya, look for the magazine Discover Pattaya. You can find it online. You can find it on Facebook.
Yes, PattiaTrader.com for the online version.
That's just what I was about to ask, but you beat me to it. But is it also mobile friendly?
It is very mobile friendly.
Okay,
yeah,
that's very good.
it's much easier to download and look through now.
Gloria Jones, another success story from Pattaya. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me here.
No,
It's
seriously,
lovely.
and you can come back anytime.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you.